Yo, shout out to the whole Angry Fan movement, man. So check it out, right? I just watched Polo's blog, shout out to Polo, where he has a clip of Mickey Facts, and he's saying that he feels like after 2027, battle rap is basically going to be dead. You know what I'm saying? You still have the small leagues, but as far as your main battles, like a Sue Surf versus or a Murder Mook versus, he feel like that's over with unless an investor comes in and wants to just give money towards battle rap. I personally feel like battle rap's been ran like that anyway. Every time you heard of URL, you've seen their sponsors. You like the biggest battles have always got sponsored, or they got a piece of the percentage of the pay per view or something of that nature to make up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this. There's multiple things that led to where we are right now. You know what I'm saying? Number one, nobody's really gonna want to admit it, but it's the truth when you really think about it. And I've been saying it for years. Where's the new stars? Say what you want. I can't stand Norbs. I didn't think he was all that when he was here myself. He's slimy, he's shady, he's two-faced. We know all that, right? The last stars really came from when Norbs was here. No matter how you want to slice and dice it, Norbs was finding stars. That's how Geechee came. That's how Twerk came. I don't care how. I don't care if he heard through third party. He saw himself. They came when he was here. When he was here. The Cleans, the B Magics, the Chillers, he was here for all of that. The minute P came, God knows about CP, you play a big part of why we are here right now in no reality. You were so thirsty to get Norbs out of here so you could take his spot. Then you took his spot and you did nothing with it. All you did was have people looking at DMV battlers. And the fact of the matter is, where are they? Where are the DMV stars at? You spend so much time trying to push the DMV on us. Where are they stars? Let's take Twerk out the equation, right? Is Ace Amin a star? No. After all these years of us watching him, no, he can still barely get through a battle. Drugs is just now coming back. Is he a star? No. Where is Foots? Where is the Flair Soul? They're gone. Who else? Who else? The biggest star you could say you got is Jackboy at this point from the DMV. Straight up, it gotta be. It gotta be. It's Jackboy. So it's just like we spend all this time worrying about the DMV. That's years. That got us nowhere. Then you got the caffeine era, which was a gift and it was a curse. It was a gift because, number one, we got to see different things in battle rap. Number one, the battlers got mad bread. They all wearing grills, everything looking all good. You know what I'm saying? Fans, we over here watching the battles for free. We getting tournaments now, which is exciting. We just used to seeing regular battles. Now we're getting tournaments where the winner gets 100K and the winner gets this. That was all exciting. It was a curse because they had events every 2 weeks, which means they're going to be running through these battles, which means you top names are going to be like you're going to be ending your career way quicker than you think because of this. That was a gift and a curse. But still, I'm not going to complain that much about it because I'm going to tell you why. It wasn't URL's responsibility to be the only league finding stars. We've been saying this for years. Where's the next stars? I don't think it's fair that should only be held on URL to find them. And that's clearly what the hell's been happening. You know what I'm saying? So think about it. That's the reason why they started putting their foot down with these contracts. Like, yo, we're not going to be building you up. So now you can go to another league. It made perfect sense to me why they were doing that. I'm telling you, it goes back to that JC battle, bro. When he battled on Manslaughter Battle League, he battled somebody. Then the battle wasn't supposed to come out. Then JC battled Tay-Rock. And when the Tay-Rock battle came out, they went back on their word, dropped the battle, and it was the same bars. From there, it was a big hoopla. I remember. So it made sense to me why URL was doing the contracts to begin with. You always heard the URL battles would go to RBE like, yo, I'm getting paid this or that. They're trying to negotiate something. You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of behind the scene things going on. So URL had to do that. And even when they had the contract, the battlers were still breaking them. Y'all remember that? So a lot of things led up to right here. I see what Surf said he wanted like over 200K to battle Murder Mook. I'm gonna keep it real with you. That don't help nobody. All right, you get 200K and Mook gonna get 200K. We gonna get that one battle, that one event, and then what's gonna happen afterwards? You gonna want another 200K. The money's not there. You know what I'm saying? So, and then another curse from the caffeine era, not just the fact that they were taking battles mad quick, was the fact that it was a good thing they were getting their money, but it was also a bad thing that they were getting that money. Because when the caffeine era ended, they thought that was still their price. So now they look at it like they're doing favors for leagues now because they're not getting the caffeine money. When the fact of the matter is like, no, that's your real price. Y'all just happen to luck up and run into a caffeine era where you can get extra money. That's not your actual price, though. So now that they feel like they're doing favors, now nobody wants to promo. Now niggas barely throw flyers out there now. You know what I'm saying? They show up half-assed. Everybody's pulling their phones out. Everybody's preparing last minute, choking, stuttering, stammering all through their rounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, mad things led up to here right now. It don't even make no sense. Things were actually simpler and easier in the beginning when the battles were dropping by the rounds. Where they were getting, I don't know what they were getting, but we had Conceited, you had Tay-Rock, you had Hollow, you had Cortez, you had Rep, you had everybody happy. Main events, Gnomes, Charlie Clips, Goods. Like, these cards had nothing but names on them. We ain't there no more where the whole card is nothing but names. Now we in the era where the card shit battle. We gotta see which battles ain't gonna happen on the card before we even think about even getting them. Now we got whole events not happening, being promoted and all that, and they're not even happening. That's where we are now. And then the main thing, let's keep it real. And only URL would know if this is a gift or a curse at this point in time, but the visibility. Now for URL, it may be working. Them leaving YouTube, they probably getting mad bread from not being on YouTube at this point in time. But the visibility to the fans, that hurt us a whole lot because they the biggest brand in battle rap. So if you hear that URL, I don't even want to hear about them not being here no more. That's a whole nother topic now that I think about it. I'm building up to why we got here. If URL leaves, this shit is clicked. It's over with. It's over with. It's cooked. It's clipped. Whatever word you want to use is over with. It's over with. Everybody knows battle rap. They associate that with URL. Period. The minute you start hearing URL is gone, it's over with. There's nothing TBL can do to save it. There's nothing Easy can do to save it. I'm not just naming all the other leagues out here. It's nothing they're going to be able to do to actually save it, bro. Now, it may benefit. Well, okay, let me backtrack some. King of the Dot, I can see it helping them because they're already still a big brand. But as far as TBL, who, let's be serious, is still a brand in the making. They're not stamped and solidified like URL. They don't got no 5-10 years and nothing of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to be the same at all. And we're going to be stuck with a bunch of, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I've seen it happening. The minute we start producing stars, you got to understand, the stars is what keeps it going forward. You can't just have the same people on every card battling, just running down their resume, running through the rest of their battles they haven't had yet. Now we're to the point that we're looking at fucking rematches and shit. And a lot of these battles don't need to be rematches because the first one was classics. I could see if it was for instance, let's hypothetically say Geechee was going to battle Twerk again. I'm not mad at that rematch because the first one didn't go as good as it was supposed to. If Twerk was going to battle DNA again, all right. And that's another thing, Smack. You played a part in this big time because you stopped caring. I remember when URL first started, bro, if you choked, we probably wouldn't even see you no more. Now everybody chokes. Everybody messes up. You don't really care like that. If you cared and you sat people down for messing up, we would still have a lot of battles out here. Because you know why? They wouldn't be doing dumb shit on other leagues, messing their name up, and you would be able to get them. Now you just be getting people that we don't even care because we didn't see them mess up so many times on other leagues, it doesn't even make any sense. So there's really a combination of things that led up to us here right now. Because it definitely does look like it's stagnant. And one event ain't going to change nothing. One good event ain't going to, like, what are we talking about here? We halfway through the fucking year. Like, we're already halfway. This is probably the deadest year battle rap scene. And I've been here where there's been dead years. Where people just like, man, it look like it's dying. No, now it look like it's dying. Now it does. Straight up. Now it does. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't see it getting any better. If these battlers is not going to lower their brands, number one, it's up to the battlers, I feel like. It's on y'all, for real, for real. Y'all want to go back to working? Or y'all going to take y'all craft serious and give us good performances so the money stays in bad rap and they can keep calling y'all? I feel like y'all, a lot of y'all don't even care. Y'all just get y'all bread and show up how you show up. And then you wonder why this shit is uninteresting. You wondering why people don't give a damn. Used to have people come. Remember Smack used to have people coming to the damn events and all that, stars. You got Diddy over here with Buster and all that. It looked like battle rap was like going up for real. And now look at where we at, bro. This shit is sad. This shit is sad. You know what I'm saying? So I think there's plenty of things that led up to this. I do not think URL retiring will be a good thing for battle rap whatsoever. But I don't think Mickey Fax is wrong. And that's the thing about it. Where you going to find somebody who has a bunch of money? It can't just be money for one event. You got to find an investor who is cool with throwing their money away cool with not seeing anything and all of that. They just want battle rap to be here, I guess. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna need, and it's gonna have to be long term. It's gonna have to be long term. And even if URL was to get that, let's say URL did find a crazy sponsor, you would still have to get the app. I don't care because I got it. You would still have to get the app just to see the battles. We're not even doing pay-per-views no more. We ran through so many eras in battle rap. It's crazy. We went through the DVD era of battle rap. We went through the era of URL when they were dropping them by the rounds. Then they were just dropping full-fledged on YouTube. Then we was doing the pay-per-views. Then we was doing the app, caffeine. Now we right back. Now we're not doing pay-per-views no more. Like, and it's multiple channels. It ain't even just URL. Now we're right back to where we started, where we just doing regular uploads, either on YouTube or on a URL app. We went totally backwards from where we went. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think, though. But there's plenty of reasons why we're here. I'm not surprised at all.